Hi, everyone. I'm Cheryl Strayed. It's such an honor to be a contributor to this fine anthology all about Lolita. It's a novel I read in my 20s and fell in love with. And so it was a wonderful experiment for me to be able to write this piece. I almost called it an essay, but it's really fiction. It's a short story in the form of a letter. Dolores, otherwise known as Lolita, writes to an advice columnist named Dear Sugar, who just happens to be me. I'll read you a little piece of it. I can't give it all away. If you want the full story, you're just going to have to read the book. Here we go. Where on this green earth shall I begin? With the person who almost ended me, I suppose. If only to dispense with him as quickly as possible. A man I'll call H, whose crimes against me are so vile, I refuse to cloak them in delicacy. He raped me repeatedly, from the time that I was 12 until I escaped him at 14, all the while posing as my father, and a widower at that, his treachery having led to the accident that killed my beloved mother. The last time I saw him, I was 17 and pregnant. He showed up unexpectedly at the ramshackle house where I lived briefly with my then husband, Dick. He departed barely an hour later, handing me money as he left. I took it gladly because we were desperate. The following week, Dick and I moved to a remote town in Alaska, and I wished with all of my heart that I'd never see H again. I hoped that the brutal story of what he'd done to me could be forgotten. As Dick and I made the long journey westward and then north, I imagined myself a pioneer seeking a new life. I prayed that in having a child, I could erase the child I once was, in a way more tenderly than H had erased me, that I could start over from scratch. Thanks.